Hello Virgo, welcome to your weekly intuitive reading. I hope that you are doing well. This is a message for sun, moon, or rising in the sign of Virgo. These are general messages, so take only what resonates for you. Leave the rest. Let's get into the message for Virgo, please. Message for Virgo, please. Message for Virgo's highest and greatest good. First card out, moving on, rest and rejuvenation. Just gonna get a few more cards. Message is already coming through. Okay. Virgo, for the Virgo I'm reading for here. Overall, and I have been talking about this has been pretty big in the energetics lately, and it will only continue to intensify for the purpose of showing us where we've placed our safety, security, stability, our sense of being rooted and grounded in our own bodies, in our own life experience, base chakra overall. What I'm picking up here, Virgo, is that you are moving on from something or someone that has it's worn out its lesson. This is most likely an experience. Take what resonates. An experience, a job, a relationship that has gone around and around and around in the karmic cycle, in the karmic loop, enough times for you to know it's time to move on. You've given it all you got, and you've probably received more and more signs that it's time to go, but a lot of times we don't trust those. So we stay in something, thinking that it's going to get better. And sure, we go through waves, and sure, things do get better. We speak up, we express our needs, and maybe they're met, but then we come back around and it happens again. So right here, you're moving on from something that has become stagnant, something that is, for all intents and purposes, dead. The leaves in the background are brown. They are no longer in generating life, but you are moving on towards the light, towards the green leaves, the living, the life, the expression, the light. And he's holding on to a compass. His internal compass is guiding him to an opening in the energy for yourself so that you can regain your energy back. Rest and rejuvenate. And that's exactly what you're doing as you're moving away from an old cycle, from stagnancy, from something that maybe you have given too much of your energy, your time, your focus, and your life force energy to. It is now time to move on, and it has drained you. It's drained you, and you're taking some time to rest and recover and rejuvenate your energy, which is good. We have memories of love. We're going to dive a little deeper into this, but memories of love are the past coming back around, which it always does. It cycles back around in memory, in our cellular memory. And when I say love, love is of our true essence. That's where our true power is. And love is such a distorted word in the human language, in our experience. We think it's a feeling. We think that it's, it's a this, it's a that. It's extremely distorted. It is truly the most powerful energy that we are all connected to, but we get disconnected because the mind has been programmed. The mind has been deceived. We've been taught a certain way of being. We've been taught to think we know what love is. I love that. Well, why do you love that? Or why do you love this? It opens a spark of energy, your true life force energy, which is of love. All right. Tell me more about moving on for Virgo, please. So certain memories of when you've had your candle lit, your spark of life force energy alive and lit, those memories are resurfacing. We have 10 of Pentacles. You're moving on from something that, again, gave the false illusion of stability, safety, prosperity. King of Pentacles sits on his throne. I've got everything I need in the material world. I've got money, I've got power, I've got this, I've got that, status, fame. I've got all these things, right? But is that actually giving you life? Are you living life because of those things? Moving on. Beautiful. Oh, I love this. 8 of Pentacles with rest and rejuvenate. So the more you take time to yourself, this guy's sitting in nature. He's connecting to the trees and the nature and to himself. That's the inner work that needs to be done. You've been putting so much work and effort and generating by your sheer free will and willpower, because the mind is telling you that this is what you have to do, this is what you should do, this is how you're going to feel safe and secure and stable in this world. And now you're starting to realize, no, I got to work on what's going on in here. I have to work on what gives me life, what gives me the feeling of living. We can, look around. Those who have the $1 million mansions and the boats and all of these things, are they happy? Are they true? They're going to portray, they're going to have moments of like, yeah, this is amazing, this is great, I can do whatever, I can go where I want, I have everything I want. Eventually that comes crumbling down, and suddenly either you need more and more and more and more. Why? Because you're actually giving away your heart and soul and your life force energy. You're giving it to things, to money, to things, material things, and that will never satisfy the soul. It will never satisfy the heart, ever. Tell me about memories of love for Virgo. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So for the Virgo I'm reading here, whatever is resurfacing from your past or from these memories of love, and maybe it's not even your past, but just something you've read about or something you've witnessed, you've experienced that really opened you up and you felt different, you felt like yourself, you felt at home. I think you thought that you could juggle the two. You could juggle and bounce between the material world and having all these things and also have that life force energy. And you can, but not if you're in the mind. Not if you are operating solely on, I'm giving all my energy away to this, to things, and forgetting, negating the fact that you are a soul, a spirit in a body. It's not the other way around, having a human experience. And so the soul starts to cry out. It starts to really show you, we also manifest to us the stagnancy of life. It means nothing anymore. It means this could be an awakening for many of you, where it's like a loss of identity. Suddenly, the things that once meant something to you mean nothing anymore. And it's very confusing. And it's very confusing on like the choices. Maybe you're also reviewing the choices and decisions that you've made in the past that had you think that this is the right track, this is the right path. First of all, there is no right or wrong. If you chose it, it was part of your karma, part of your life lesson. This is how we learn. We humans have to learn the hard way. And then we have the Four of Wands. Can I get one more on the Four of Wands, please, for Virgo? Just to confirm this. For some of you, this is a marriage. For whatever memories are creeping up of somebody that you connected to that had the similar passion, flame. There was an equality there, at least for a bit, where you felt like you could be yourself. And this doesn't have to be someone, this can be something as well. But there's a lot of confusion there. There's a lot of confusion there as well. But maybe it was your perspective on how you were viewing it at the time. And when we revisit things from the past and it comes back as a memory, sometimes we get an expanded view, an expanded memory even of what maybe we didn't pick up when we were actually in it. Knight of Pentacles overall. And this is about the journey being one step at a time, one rung on the ladder as we climb into our true self, our evolutionary process. And it's a slow process. Why? Because if we race through it, we miss all the details that are important for us. We must not speed through life or speed through our life's journey because we miss important things that may seem small at the time, but in hindsight, it's like if I would have just actually slowed down enough to pick up, to hear something, to witness something a little bit deeper, to ask questions, or to just intuit things a little bit better. And that's where you're at now. It's a slow down, but actually it just appears to be slow. Now it's more of like you're not missing out on anything. You're picking up all of the details that you may have missed in the past. All right, we're gonna get you one. I haven't done the oracles for the other zodiac, but Virgo, you get lucky today. We're gonna get one last message for you from Native Spirit. If you're liking the video so far, please don't forget to click the like button below the video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And feel free to comment. I do love to read all of your comments. All right. Advice for Virgo, please. And I'm not at all insensitive to this part of the journey. It's difficult. It's difficult to leave things behind, to move on. But when we stay in things for too long, eventually it starts to really wear on our soul. And some of us, myself included, my soul had to propel me, or my higher self, or whatever you want to call it, came from the heart and the gut, propel me forward out of being stubborn. I was afraid to leave my day job, my cushy, it wasn't cushy, but I mean, it paid the bills and all of those things, the things that we're programmed and conditioned to, right? To leave all that my mind was telling me was stable. And that's why I stayed in it. But was I happy? No. All right. Answering the call. Right. And the soul is calling. And it sounds like you're answering the call here, Virgo. Read it from the book really quickly. I don't know why I said really quickly. I feel like maybe you're in a rush, but Knight of Pentacles is telling me, no, don't rush. Because if you rush, you're going to miss important things. You've been called. If you've been waiting for your life to shift, the waiting is over. Your true and authentic life is happening. If you've been hoping for a sign, this is it. Right now, your spirit guides, ancestors, and loved ones who have passed on are sending you messages, love, and healing. You've been called, and a gateway is opening for communications from these spiritual realms. Now, and in the days ahead, signs from spirit will be all around you. Watch for them. Your native spirit wants you to know, indigenous people look to the clouds, the winds, and the movement of animals to discern the secret messages from Creator. In native traditions, life is ruled by signs. Right now, your spirit helpers are telling you that this is your time. The waiting is over. Sometimes we spend so much time waiting for life to happen that we miss the joy in the moment. Cherish the here and now and know that no matter what concerns you may have, in the deepest sense, you are ready. Believe, follow the signs, and miracles will abound. Your time is now. Nice confirmation to this. Your time is now, Virgo. Move on. Follow the breadcrumb trail. Follow the signs. Follow your heart. That is what I have for you this week. I hope that you found this to be helpful for you. And I'm sending you so much love. Take care.